Hi, everybody. I'm going to take a quick moment here. I'm going to show you something that when I show or talk to somebody about Amazon.com, a lot of people don't realize that it's primarily made up of small business owners, people just like you and me, that are working to collect and have and get inventory, however they decide they're doing it. And they use the Amazon platform to sell those products. A lot of times when I talk to people about Amazon, they think that Amazon is its own separate thing. That all they do is they go on their phone or they go on their laptop and they just hit click buy, and it's Amazon that is selling them the item. When in actuality, most of the time, it's small businesses, as I mentioned, people just like you and me, that have done the work and it's Amazon that is fulfilling those orders, which is bringing them to your house. And obviously, you are familiar with how Amazon operates. I won't go into that. Excuse me. But just want to take a quick minute here. I'm going to switch over. So bear with me just for a second. I'm going to switch over. I'm going to go directly to the Amazon.com website and I'm going to show you something that, as I mentioned, a lot of times it catches people off guard. They don't even realize that this is how actually Amazon actually operates. So bear with me and hang in there right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here I am on Amazon.com. I'm on my laptop. This should look familiar to you if you've done any type of purchases or buying on Amazon.com. This is what the main front screen is. At least that's what it looks like when I pull up on my computer. So let's go in and let's dig into this. And I want to show you something, as I mentioned, that catches people by surprise when I describe to them that Amazon is primarily made up of people just like you and me. Um, and so, yeah, let me show you where you can find that out. Actually, here, let's dig in and see. So let's go to let's search for let's search for search for green beans. Basic. Okay. So this will be the next page that you see, which will be the listings. Now, there's going to be some additional information and data on my screen because of the tools and things that I use to find profitable items on Amazon. So try to disregard those at this point. We will get into that hopefully in a future video or discussion. But let me show you something. Let me see if I can find an example. Here's one right here. The Seasoned Glory Southern Style Green Beans. Okay. It's currently selling on Amazon for $27.60. It's a pack of 4 for 27-ounce cans of the Seasoned Glory green beans. So let's click into this listing. And let me show you something. This is the part. This screen is going to have some things on here that I use personally within my Amazon business. So it's not going to look exactly like on your screen. But what I want to show you is that over here, in this area where my mouse is right now, it says that this item is shipped by Amazon, but it's actually sold by this J plus E supply. And that's the part that a lot of folks that I discuss with don't realize that J plus E supply is its own separate little business, just like the business that I run here out of my house. So I have a way to see what those sellers are. There again, this is going to be software that is separate, but this gives you an idea of the listing of how many different sellers there are on this particular listing. So this we'll see over here to the right again that this is JE Supply, and they sell through Amazon.com. Amazon supplies the product to the customer, but JE Supply gets credit for the sale if someone purchases through the link through their store. So same thing down below. ABBA products, I assume is APRO, I guess maybe that's what they go by, is a separate small business that sells this exact same item on Amazon.com. Down a little bit further, the Green Mall is a different business that sells this the same exact item that Amazon fulfills on Amazon.com. So I'm going to leave it there, and that might spark some interest or spark some questions that you might have as far as what that actually means and what that actually can do for you. But in a nutshell, it just means that there's thousands and millions of potential profitable items on Amazon that are sold by individual people or individual small little companies. It's not Amazon.com is not this big business that has its own stuff. There aren't truckloads of products from these separate companies bringing them into Amazon's warehouse. It's actually people just like you and me supplying the warehouse that then Amazon sells and then fulfills on the back end. So if you have any questions about that, let me pause this video and I'll come back to the main screen and we'll talk about and finish up this video here real quick. Okay, so we're back and just wanted to take a quick minute, just finish that up, just wrap that up as far as what I was trying to show you and try to describe is that a lot of times when I'm describing to people what I do on Amazon, they don't realize that Amazon is not, they don't handle all of, it's not their products. It comes from people just like you and me that feed and supply the Amazon warehouse with the items that people are looking for that you get delivered to your house. I would venture to think that the vast majority of the items that you get delivered to your house come from folks just like me, just like what you could be, which is exciting. It's an unlimited amount of potential, which makes it super, super exciting. So if that sparks some questions in your mind as far as wanting to learn a little bit more, if some of that doesn't make sense, go ahead and ask me that as well. You can email me at randy@randywilsononline.com and just ask some questions. Let me know, put in the subject line about an Amazon business, and then let's just have a discussion. Let me try to describe, or even I can just shoot a different video and show you a little bit more details as far as what that means as far as the potential for you and a business for you going forward. So I appreciate you spending a few minutes here with me today. Hopefully this serves you, and I look forward to helping you again in the future. So have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye now.